o'clock. I'd like to welcome everybody. Please rise and join in the pledge of allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Gary Earls. Here. Leah Rulo.
Here.
Chris Ravish. Here. Bonnie Holstein.
Here.
Katie Gorchak.
Here.
Claudia Gorchak is here. Brad Doobie.
Present. Well, we have a nice day where we had to open the door, and we don't know how long that's going to hold off, but it's coming. I see the groups are outside. I'd like to welcome everybody here. Any additions, deletions, or changes to the agenda? Seeing none, then I need a motion.
I move to accept the agenda as written with amendments. I'm so sorry.
You're
I-
right. Support.
I'm reading. I shouldn't do
It's
that.
fine.
Okay, seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Any community comments on the agenda? Right. Okay. On the communication, Mr. Polchek.
Thank you, President Doobie. We had a very exciting couple weeks since we last met, and I brought some students here today that I wanted to recognize and have the board see them, and just instead of just seeing the name. So starting off with bowling, we have Coach Steve Schultz here, who brought Ellie and Audrey, but I think Ellie's at softball practice, right? Okay. But Ellie was 6th at regionals, earning the state competition. 46th at states, 136.2 average this year. Second team all conference. She bowled 200 games, and she's only a sophomore. So that was Ellie, and then Audrey. Audrey, why don't you stand up so we can see your face? There's Audrey. Senior Audrey placed 7th at regionals, qualifying for states. This is her second year going to states for bowling. She placed 37th out of 56 girls with a 167.2 average, regular season average of 151. She's bowled 200 games and was first team all conference and first team on the sportsmanship team. So great job. Congratulations. On the boys' side, we have Coach Brad Schultz and Lucas Deshone. Lucas, why don't you stand up? There's Lucas. Lucas was, let me see if I can read my writing here, 4th overall in the league with 175 average, first team all conference, and then he went to regionals, had a 217 average, second place, and was able to go to states, where he did have a 184 average at states. So very good. Congratulations, Lucas. And then we had our boys basketball team coached by Jason Donahue, who couldn't be here. He's out of state. But we have Coach Greg and Coach Braden should be here. Yep, there they are. Guys, why don't you come up here, line up so they can see and they're not all crunched in the back. At least spread out. And we'll say your names. Sean, did you have something for me also to read, or are you going to read it?
Nah,
Okay. I haven't seen what it is, so.
What's a lot?
Not too bad. Okay. I wanted to introduce our team first because, and he may say the same thing, that first district championship since 2010, first regional final appearance since 1959. They were the 5th highest team in scoring in the whole Division III throughout the state. Most wins in a 2-year span, and there's probably more info in here, but let's introduce the players now. We have 5th quarter players who, these are JV players who come up and can play for 1 quarter on the varsity team. You'll see the regular varsity team had 7 players. So they can't do a full practice without these 5th quarter players who are very, very important to us, whether they got into the game for a quarter or not. I don't think this team would have been able to be here without them. So our 5th quarter players, freshmen Jake O'Loughlin, Mason Ozier, and Gavin Coglin. Raise your hand, guys, so we can see you. Sophomore Max Phelan and Matt Doobie. Raise your hands. And then we have the 7, Sean Donahue, Dane Ivy were our juniors. Very good. Seniors, Jackson Hill, Ryan Kowalczyk, Cole Dezerka, Danny Doobie, and Marcus Pickett. Did I miss anybody? Got all the players, right? Okay, wanted to make sure. So here's from Coach Donahue. On behalf of the team, coaches, and myself, I would like to thank you for the honor of asking us to attend tonight's board meeting. Sorry I cannot attend, but I had to travel to Wisconsin for his daughter's gymnastics. This team is now one of, if not the greatest team to play at Pinconning. This year, they won the first district title in 16 years and only the fourth since 1960. So it's pretty tough to win a district title in basketball around here. They made it to the regional finals game for only the second time in school history, with the last occurring in '59, losing to the #1 team in D3. So it'll be exciting to see how far the team that beat us goes, because they're ranked #1, and that was Beale City. They have now won the most games in a 2-year span, more than any other team in the history of our school. 19 wins last year, 18 wins this year are the top 2 winningest seasons, with both only happening once before. We have been in the top 5 scoring offense. Yeah, he sent me the same stuff. In the last 3 years, we have 52 wins, while in the previous 13-year combined, we had 56 wins. I am truly grateful and honored to be part of these kids' great kids' families' lives, and to be the coach of these boys and represent this school. Proud of the tremendous work they have put into making it all happen. It's amazing to hear the respect and excitement from far outside of this community to right within this basketball program has brought so many. We are blessed and honored to represent as students, athletes, and coaches Pinconning schools. And now, I'll introduce the team. So I already did that. So thank you guys. Congratulations. And bowlers and basketball players, you do not have to stay for the whole meeting. You are free to go if you would like, or if you want to hear all my exciting news. Do that. I would think that. Yep. Thanks, guys. Yep. Good job.
Good job, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming. Next on my agenda is the ISD room rental agreement. I did send an email to let you know what was happening, and I heard from a few of you that it seemed fair to give back a quarter or a half of that lease from this year, because the ISD did lease a room that they are not using, and they asked if that mistake could be looked at of not needing a room that they leased from us, and I said, well, the first semester's done, but I would think we would be able to give back for the second semester, since we're a few weeks into that. So unless there were any discussion or problems with that, then I was going to do that for them. Okay. 26-27 calendar update. The superintendents met from all of the districts within our ISD last month to compare calendars and see if there were days off that we could schedule together. A lot of this revolves around the Career Center students, because with having 5 different ISDs, and then even the other students in our the private schools, that there was only like 100 days the whole year last year where all students from the class were there, because some have PD this day, some have that day. So we just met to try to come up with days where maybe we could see that time where it's together, and if we could move some things. We already approved our calendar. We were one of the few that already approved our calendar. But we discovered that 3 districts have February 12th and 15th off due to a winter break. Pinconning and Eau Gray currently have February 5th and 8th off. And both Eau Gray and I both said that we would look to see if we could get that day's changed, just so it's 2 more days that all the students are together, which really doesn't matter to us, and it's almost a year out. So if that was okay, and I think I have that in the non-consent agenda, if you would be okay with switching that to that next weekend. So, because otherwise it's like 4 days off, 4 days, because the other districts don't have off the 5th and 8th when we do, so they would be there. They're not going to get a new lesson taught. So that would definitely help them. So if there are any concerns, you can let me know. Community survey next. What we have. Okay, this is, and you can see, you can turn if you want to look on the screen. I have been talking about the community survey from school perception, a company that this is what they do. They create school surveys in situations like this when we're looking at a new bond. And they wanted us to look through it, make sure it looks good, make sure that it says what we want it to say. And once I give them the okay tomorrow, they will start printing them and get them out probably in a month. I think April 24th is, maybe it'll be in by April 24th. It'll be on here. Yep, survey deadline April 24th. So let's go through this quickly. Pinconning Area Schools is proud of the many opportunities available to our students, including earning college credits, participating in a wide variety of extracurricular activities, from arts and athletics to robotics and ski club, and receiving scholarships funded by generous community members. While we are proud of our accomplishments, there are challenges ahead. More specifically, both of our elementary schools are more than 70 years old and have significant needs. In addition, our student enrollment is declining. Therefore, we are considering if now is the right time to consolidate to one campus serving all of our students. This survey will explain our situation and gather taxpayer feedback that we need before we finalize any plan. To keep responses confidential, surveys are collected by School Perceptions, an independent research firm. So what will be a little bit different is when these do go home to all of our community members that have an address that are in our school district, right where it says enter your code, there will be a code there. He said we can't put it on because those are automatic generated, so we won't see those until they get mailed to you. So there are two ways you can take the survey. You can scan that QR code and do it electronically, but you still have to put in your code. Or the paper copy that will be mailed to them, they can mail it home, they mail it back themselves, or they can drop it off at school where we can mail it off as well. The other thing is they can, if there are more people in the house that can vote, you're only getting one mailing, but you can call the school and we are getting extra codes so we can give it to you. So if the husband does this and the wife wants one to do that, this is great. The more people that are voters will help us with our information. So yeah, we will be able to give them more codes. If you need additional support to complete the survey, including a different language, please contact the district office. What's that?
Okay. You have to be in the school district to do this?
Teachers will get one too, though. Yep, our staff will all get one, and you'll see at the end it does say if your staff is not in the district, but we at least wanted their input as well. Survey results will be reported at a board meeting and available on our website. Thank you for taking the time, and then it lists all of us. So the second page, financial background, the district strives to be good stewards of your tax dollars. We refinance loans from the 2006 building project to help save taxpayers over $2.2 million. We are currently in the process of refinancing again to save additional money. We are set to pay off the current debt in 2033. Because of this careful planning, our community has the opportunity to invest nearly $11 million in our facilities without increasing the debt millage rate over the current level. As seen in the charts below, this tax rate has declined over time. Our rate is also below many of our conference and regional comparisons. So you can see our debt is towards the right, and those towards the left are higher than us. And we were, I think it does, the next graph on the bottom does show that we started at 3.02 for the rate, and it's now down to 2.5. So due to refinancing and doing things correctly, we have decreased that for our stakeholders. And then at the bottom, so the debt millage is similar to a mortgage payment for homeowners. It is the portion of the district property tax that goes towards renovation or building new schools. Next page, facility background. The most significant facility challenges are at our elementary schools, both of which were built in the 50s. Neither building has had major renovations since construction. Heating systems in both buildings are past their service life, inefficient, and are failing. Fire alarm notification systems are outdated and need to be replaced. Plumbing at both Linwood and Central Elementary Schools have had multiple leaks in the past year. The electrical systems were designed for use in the 50s and cannot support today's power technology needs, devices, internet servers, etc. Much of the furniture and fixtures are approximately 50 years old. The entrances need to be renovated to improve safety and better monitor and control visitor access. Linwood's enrollment has dropped to 108 students. This means that there is underutilized space. The Linwood playground structure is outdated and the area floods when there is too much rain, preventing students from using it. Ceiling tiles in both schools are worn and need to be replaced. The district explored maintaining both Linwood and Central Elementary schools. However, updating both buildings costs more than adding onto the middle school, high school, and remodeling options are limited because of the layouts and number of load-bearing walls. Therefore, the board does not believe this is financially responsible. The middle high school addition would be configured to separate older and younger students and provide elementary grades with their own entrance, 2 schools under 1 roof. There are other benefits to this plan. We would save money, better balance class sizes, and more efficiently share staff. All elementary students would have access to the same educational opportunities. Building an addition would be faster, have fewer unforeseen expenses, and would not interfere with teaching and learning. Central Elementary would be demolished. The district would seek to repurpose or sell the Linwood building. So here's the first question. There's only a couple for the reader. Do you support serving all Pinconning students at the middle high school site? Yes, no, we're not sure, and they can make some comments. The next page has the recommended plan, or shows a little bit about of the map. If our community agrees that the district should serve all students at one site, we could complete the following projects. Build an addition onto the south side of the middle high school building to serve students in kindergarten through 4th grade, including flexible space for small and large group instruction. The second portion, number 2, an underused area of the middle high school would serve students in grade 5. So we have 4 classrooms that we would be able to have the 5th graders there. Build a cafeteria with a stage to host student performances such as choir and band concerts, musicals and plays, all school assemblies and community events. And then 4 and 5 would be a spot where Central is now that we would expand parking and reconfigure a drop-off and pick-up to better separate pedestrians and vehicles. I don't know of many school drop-offs that are great or perfect. It seems like there's always an issue where hopefully we would be able to do something and keep the drop-off students away from other traffic and buses and those sort of things. Additionally, this plan would replace middle and high school lockers, many of which are original to the building and are broken or unusable. Estimated cost for the recommended plan is $23 million. So we also know that from previously we said that we have nearly $11 million in equity, so really we would only be investing that $12 million into there, and that's why the prices will be a little bit better. So funding support. To pay for the plan, local voters would need to approve a bond proposal. This allows the district to take out a loan or issue debt. Financing assumes a multi-phase borrowing plan, repaid over 20 years at interest rates of 5.25. So how much would the bond proposal for the recommended plan cost me? And you have the graph or the table that you can see. If I have an estimated tax value on my house of $25, it would cost $27 a year on my taxes to have a new elementary school and an auditorium or cafeteria. And you can go through 50,000, 100,000, 150,000 are the prices next to them. And then the second question, would you support a $23 million bond proposal to fund the recommended base plan? And that's a definitely, probably, undecided, or probably no, definitely no. And we hope that there are some comments in there as well that would be shared with us. So then the next page is kind of an overall satisfaction. How is the district doing in the following areas? And then the next question, on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely would you recommend? I did.
Yeah. Did you take that out?
Field house. Nope, that was on the back. Sorry. Field house project. We have had, and before I read this, we have had a number of community members talk about a field house and really would be interested in it. So we did put this in here as well to see what our community would support. Our current gym opened in 2009 is a source of pride in Pinconning. The district does not have a field house. If we built a field house facility, there would be additional indoor space for student athletes to practice during poor, wet, spring, and fall weather. It would also provide additional space for youth groups and community recreation programs. If the community supports the recommended plan, we could build a field house on between the current Central Elementary building and the baseball field. The estimated cost of that by itself is $10.5 million. Recommended base plan that we had talked about earlier was 23. So if you add the field house now, we're looking at a $33.5 million project. And then again, there are the prices that for your estimated taxable value of your home, what you would pay. And then the same questions, Now, would you support this larger plan with the field house? And then we get to that last page. Sorry, I went to that a little too soon. How is the district doing at delivering high-quality education, keeping the public informed, managing funds appropriately, building pride in the community? On a scale of 1 to 10, how likely would you recommend this to family members? And then data on them. What is their age? Are you a primary resident in the Pinconning School District? Which municipality do you live in? Are you an employee of the Pinconning schools? Do you have children attending? If you have school-age children, what schools do they attend? And how would you like information to be received? Since we're doing this survey to everybody, it's just kind of a nice thing to be able to get some additional info, to see if there are some things that we can work on. So that's the survey. You don't have to, I mean, if you've seen some things that were glaring problems, let me know now or the next day or two. Same thing with our administrators, if there were some things that stuck out, but if not, then that's what will be going out to our community. Any questions? Okay. The next thing is the annex roof. The annex is the building next to our student parking lot that is where our robotics, batting cages, football locker room, and coach room is. Mr. Doobie is part of robotics and had talked about water pouring in, and we've heard for numerous years that we've had roof problems. Jeremy's been on it numerous times. We've talked about it in the past that they've put the tarry type stuff on it that usually fix leaks, and it's not stopping. So he did have a local company come out and just give us some bids. What would it be? That way, if we want to put it out for bid, we have an idea. So we did have them come and look at it. Removal of existing roof system to the deck boards they said would be around $65,000, or putting a new roof over the existing system would be around $35,000. He did say that the deck boards look good. He said most of the leaks are on the edges where they went down the walls, not through the roof. So my question is, is there any problem? Does anyone have a problem with putting it out for bid, see what we get? Because we can't continue to let it get worse, because there's a lot of good stuff in that building, equipment and space, that we don't want it to get to a point where it's not usable. So I didn't think there would be a problem with at least one for bids, because then you'll have the option once we get the bids to accept if we want to do it, put it on. So I'll go forward.
Are you bidding out just the one? Not just the
I don't know.
roof, or are you gonna bid? There's different styles of roofs. What does a roofer think?
Oh, you mean
There's built up roofs.
It's
and then-
Duralast on there now, isn't it?
Duralast,
So you would put another Duralast.
just like we have on these.
TPO is just fine. It's a little bit cheaper. We use Duralast typically. It's a PVC roof,
Yeah.
and PVC is used. It holds up better to animal fats, like in restaurants, and oils from like automotive use and stuff like that. So a lot of times PVC is recommended for that. But TPO would be just fine. It's very similar materials, just a little softer, and it would be fine. It's a little bit cheaper, and probably opens you up to more people being able to bid it too. So that's my recommendation.
So do you think you have to be specific on the bid between those two?
Duralast is funny in that, it's a local company, world headquarters in Saginaw.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny in that there's certain people that are certified to do Duralast roof, and they might not be certified in other areas. So sometimes you kind of pigeonhole yourself into a Duralast roof. The cool thing about the Duralast roof is they preach a warranty that includes content warranty, so everything inside. So a lot of that happens there, but most of it is just good marketing that comes from it. So I'm not talking bad about Duralast. It's just sometimes there's things there that you don't necessarily see in Indeed, and you open yourself up to a whole other ball game if you go to TPO. A lot more contractors. So it's worth it. And as far as
So I think Danny's question was, does it just not specify
Do you
that
have to
process?
specify one or the other?
Like on the bid, like.
no, you wouldn't have to.
Okay, so then both could bid on it then.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't specify, and keep it open. We just keep an open bid on a commercial flat roof that carries, whatever kind of warranty you want. If you want it to carry a 20 or a 30-year warranty, open that up to them. So then you get
good contractors that will bid that type of job.
So what sounds like is that we might talk with you a little bit when we're creating this bid, to
Yeah.
make sure it's good and
Yeah,
Jeremy and I will.
we always recommend ripping a roof off. Even residential, commercial, doesn't matter. We always recommend it because you can't see what's under that.
Yeah.
But if you walk in a building and it kind of smells like mold, you're like, yeah, let's get that out of there. But if you walk in a building and, you know, like you said, it was down the sides or something like that, it's okay. Maybe you could. But we always recommend ripping it all off. What happens is that foam insulation underneath there, you know, you got your membrane underneath there, that foam insulation, it gets wet. Even though it's a closed cell foam, it still gets wet. And, well, add heat, you know, and
It's more than you want.
You know, all but our room is got carpet,
yeah,
so.
yeah, bad situation there.
Does what you saw agree with the leaks around the edge?
Well, there's not all, well, there's another wall that goes in between. Ours runs pretty much in our area along the wall. And it runs along that other secondary wall into the next room, but it runs, you know, edge of the wall, you know, on the east and west side, but there's spots where it runs in the middle of the floor and things like that. We don't have keys to go in like the coaches area down there, so we don't ever see if there's any water coming in there, but softball and robotics area. Right now,
right?
all the rain that we just had.
No, is it a Duralast roof now?
So it's still.
No, it's not. Oh, no, it's way past warranty.
Oh,
You can put your hand around.
Inside.
really?
I know some of the, like if you get up on, you can see like the metal that's there, you can see rock holes through it.
Oh.
I mean, where the metal.
Is it
That
white?
metal's probably.
It's still white? Oh,
Oh, you gotta rip that off then, don't you?
He
I
said
would
you
say-
could, don't have
Oh,
to.
really?
there's some people that will put like a recovery board over top of it, but usually there's a few companies that'll suck that stone off there.
So we'll continue to look into it. We'll make something up and maybe by the next board meeting, then we bring that back.
Those are tough to diagnose too because it follows the stone.
Yeah.
The water leaks follow the stone around. You can't really see where they're leaking at.
Okay.
Well, you can see on this.
See right through.
There was a tree growing up there
Um,
a year ago.
so, and then we do have,
It's a green roof, is what you're saying, right?
yeah,
There's some of it.
nature, for sure. And I do have some information. I know when we have the non-consent agenda for the board books program. Should I wait and?
Go ahead.
Okay, well, I'll just give you the information on the board books, because that's coming up with the non-consent. I did contact the company. There's no discount for ISD participation. I know one of you had that question. I did ask that. The good thing is, it can be prorated from now until July 1 when our year starts over again. So we wouldn't have to pay the whole amount, and from a year from now, if we don't like it, we're stuck for a year. It would be from now until July, so that's nice. There's an information team that will train Lydia, and there's unlimited training on the website with tutorials and videos, and they said we will always be a phone call away or an email away. I think they said they have 24/7 email, if you're at a board meeting at 5 to 6 and you need something, they said that someone's always checking the email. So that's the information I had, and I know, we talked about it, and then just recently I did get this packet too, that if you want to do a quick browse before voting, if you want to try it, but it sounds like a good program.
That's pricing, is that per user or is that total?
No, total for the school. Yeah, the school use would be the 3,000. Did you have
Yeah, I
another?
did have
Yeah.
a question. We're gonna approve coaches. Is middle school and the girls' track teams in danger of not having a team with no coach on that list?
Yeah, I would think that means they haven't found me, and I know Mr. Floyd did come to me and was having some track coaching issues, and they don't start, I don't think, for a couple weeks. Don't they start a little bit later?
I don't know, I requested a schedule and I haven't seen it, yeah,
Okay.
so.
I think they're not the same time as us, we have a few weeks, but yeah, that would be in danger if we don't have one yet. Normally, we would have them on the same
Right,
thing.
that's.
So if there's someone
I
out
know
there,
that they have
Post it again or a broader
varsity
posting,
and
what do we think we're gonna do to try and get, what can we do to try and get some applicants for those two positions?
Mr. Floyd was shaking the bushes and talking to
Yeah,
past students and putting it out
We need to
there.
help them out with the posting or, I don't know.
I know that they're posted on our website,
I know, it's tough, we're
Get
both,
everything.
but
And I would approve some funds to put in the journal. Or you can't, don't you want it publicly posted?
yeah, I mean, it can be posted anywhere, for sure. I mean, the more people that see it, and I don't know, is it an Indeed thing, do we still do that, or no?
They go on Handshake. It's
It's
like a
a-
different thing, but it's more teachers use like,
Okay,
the Handshake.
yeah, I like the idea if it hasn't been in the journal to
I don't know.
I agree.
put it in
There
there.
are other ideas somebody has to, because it'd be a shame not to have a girls track team.
And even on our social media stuff ever, and normally, I mean, a lot of times somebody may step up at the last minute, but that doesn't know anything about track, but wants to at least give those kids a chance to do it. So, I'll talk to them about the journal for sure, and what are you looking
No,
at?
the one that's not looking at me.
We're overcommitted all the time.
Now she got it. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Well, I'll
All
look
right,
into that.
thanks for the update.
Yep.
We'll all beat the bushes with it.
Yep. All set? Good?
Mhm.
Anything else? All right, thanks.
The girls is in class 1.
I didn't receive anything.
Huh?
I didn't
You don't have one?
That's
Okay.
the varsity.
That's a varsity.
Are you looking for the student?
Yeah, oh,
Yeah,
Mr. Stoneback wants
Okay.
to
that is
hold it.
varsity. Yeah, we didn't have one as of last
Are you
week.
presenting it?
Yeah,
You did not.
I can.
no, I got it. That's all right. Hard to get student volunteers when you don't have school on Monday.
oh,
And spring sports are starting, so I came to fill in today. Student council's gonna have their blood drive tomorrow in this room. Members of the community are encouraged to reserve a donation time by visiting varsity.org. We're gonna take some student council kids down to the Detroit Pistons on Thursday. We get the opportunity to go to the training center first, sit through a talk with Pistons executives before traveling over to Little Caesars Arena. We'll watch them play. I believe they're taking on the 76ers at 7 p.m. Then the kids will get a chance to shoot a free throw on the floor before we head back that day. And I got 30 kids going right now, so that'll be a fun little activity. The high school symphonic band competed at band festival on Wednesday at U of M in Flint. They earned a 1, which is the highest rating possible. The symphonic band will now move on to compete at the state band festival. The middle school bands also did very well and earned a 2 rating. The Band Boosters will be sponsoring their trivia night this coming Saturday at 7 p.m. in the middle school gym. Cost is $20 per person with teams of up to 6 people. You can get your team signed up at pennybandboosters@gmail.com. As we've been hearing, if you've been paying attention, the spring sports did kick off today, so it's really cool to see our athletes out and about again, and what a great day for the first day of practice. The varsity dance team competed at the Spirit Shine competition on February 28th. In dynamic duo senior division, McKenna Davis and Hannah Kine earned 3rd place, while Addison Hooley and Lindsay Paschik earned 1st place. The team earned 1st in lyrical senior division and 2nd in hip hop and jazz. They also competed at the Showcase America Dance Team competition this past Saturday. I did not get the results, but I did see some pictures on Facebook that seem to suggest we did very well. There were trophies and ribbons and all of that. The AP English class went to Midland Center for the Arts on Friday evening to see the play A Raisin in the Sun. That play is currently a part of our 10th grade English curriculum, so they would have read it in 10th grade, had the opportunity to go. I was able to go with them, and we had a great time. The kids did really well. Should have seen their faces when they announced it was a 3-hour play. No one quite saw that coming, but they handled it very well, and we got through it. They got to see literature brought to life, and it was a nice break for them. We're now in our AP, pushing towards our AP test. So this was kind of a last little fun thing before we really get down to business. And then the class of 2029, that's our freshman class, is kicking off their Michigan Daily 3 fundraiser. Tickets will be on sale for the month of March and April. Winners will be drawn daily from May 1st to May 31st. There are $8,440 in cash prizes that will be given out. Mr. O'Loughlin has any more information. I know the tickets are $20 a piece, and there's a winner every day. Not a bad.
thanks, Mike. All right, administrative staff, John, anything?
Nope, not today.
Dr. Braun?
I'll do our students of the month first. Our freshman was Blake Haga, and he was nominated by Miss Santos. And she says that Blake is always engaged in class, wanting to learn more. He's always positive as an overall great student. Our sophomore was Willow Divis, and she was nominated by Mr. Borton. Said that Willow is a hardworking and insightful student, and her contributions to AP US history are consistently excellent, and she maintains a high level of academic achievement through her dedicated efforts. Our junior is Will Zielinski, and he was nominated by Mrs. Rose. She says that Will is a motivated student, he comes to class with a positive attitude, and he's willing to help others and is reliable. And our senior is Raven Rodriguez, also our overall winner, and they were nominated by Mrs. Callard. Raven goes above and beyond each and every day. Not only is she a positive role model in the band program, but she also sets an example for her younger siblings, showing them that it is possible to manage extracurriculars, academics, and at-home responsibilities. Raven is a deeply caring person who looks out for others and pushes herself to be the best she can be. Great students. Last couple of weeks was just fantastic to be a Spartan for our students. Our athletic teams, our band program, I was able to announce our top 10. It was really, really great to see that push, getting that winter lull of things and the gray and the no sun for forever. And so that was just really nice to see all of our student bodies really come together and just do really great things. So it's neat to see this final push towards the end because it's going to be here before we know it. So just really good things. Tomorrow, Mrs. Jaime and I have the opportunity to take 2 students to the Bayonne Optimist Club Youth Luncheon. We were able to nominate a couple of students. My nomination was Addison Cooley. She's a senior this year and also in the top 10. So we really need to go and do that. I think that's all I have.
I will be taking Olivia McWhorter tomorrow as my nominee, and I think her mom and dad are going to be joining us as well. Students of the month for February for middle school, 6th grade, Eli Swinson was nominated by Ms. Mikowski and Mr. Thomas, and they said, Eli has tremendous work ethic in the classroom. He strives for excellence in his social studies work. He participates in class discussions and most conversations occurring near him, adding intellect and citizenship, while also asking the tough questions to encourage critical thinking. Eli is also a natural and fair leader, qualities we take very seriously here in Spartan Country. Keep making us proud, Eli. The student is an outstanding representative of a student athlete, consistently prioritizing academic excellence and holding his grades to the highest standard. And 7th grade is Easton Baller, nominated by Ms. Milkowski. She said Easton Baller is showing solid engagement in class. He is prepared, productive, and reliable each and every day. Easton serves as a great role model to his peers and teammates as well. He asks questions when he's unsure, encourages others to make good choices, and is overall a solid student. We are all very proud of. Keep doing great things, Easton. And our 8th grade nominee or student of the month is Lillian Brown. She's also the overall middle school student of the month for February. She was nominated by Mr. Borton, and he said she is always so nice and pleasant in my class. She does her work and participates. Middle school had their dance on February 27th, Friday evening from 3 to 5. It was a pajama theme, and the kids had a blast. They had a really good show, not only of students who purchased tickets ahead of time, but I couldn't be there, but I got reports of the amount of staff that volunteered that evening and parents, and it was overwhelming. It was really neat to hear. We also had our honors assembly on Tuesday, February 24th. Again, just a really great morning to celebrate our students. We really try hard to not just celebrate those students that shine academically and athletically or attendance-wise, but we really try to get the teachers to nominate students based on maybe some different kind of ways to shine academically and to demonstrate Spartan pride. That's all I have.
I'm all set.
Okay. Okay. Jeremy, anything else?
We got our food director in the back, our new food director.
Oh,
yeah.
Good.
Thanks for joining.
Good to see her back there. Okay, so that said, where are we at? Consent agenda.
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda and pay bills totaling $625,535.35.
Support.
Motion is for, any discussion?
Meet the doors on those two coaches yet. I mean, we approved it without coaches.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Next board meeting.
Did the assistant fill in? Or
The varsity has the assistant job, it doesn't have the lead
Right. Can they
coach.
fill
So
in?
yeah, they're going, we
Okay.
just need, yeah.
If someone applies, do you need a special board action on that? Get them out there?
No.
They'll be good in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, other discussion, then roll call. Bonnie Holstein?
yes.
Gary Yards?
Yes.
Leah Rulo?
Yes.
Chris Radish?
Yes.
Paul Gurich is yes. Katie Gurich?
Yes.
Reggie?
Yes. And then on to the non-consent agenda, letter A, the board book program purchase.
I move to approve the board books program purchase.
Support.
With support, any discussion?
That'll be for
That's gonna be for
July.
Well,
July.
it'll be now,
Until.
as soon as we can get it going through July, I mean, we can do it
Then we'll-
long,
we would-
then we'll redo it, yeah.
Perfect, okay.
Now, is that, we just get with Jay, they put it on like our personal computer and stuff like that as well, or?
I would think, we need to ask,
It's
yeah, it's a web page.
easy, it just loads on.
Okay, okay.
Who does not have a
It's
Chromebook?
similar to his update where it has links.
Did you get the school, okay. Because some do have Chromebooks, right? You probably still have one, you know?
Don't think so. I
Okay.
did, I
We'll look.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay.
So just the two currently though, for Brandon,
What?
currently don't have Chromebooks would be the only.
Yeah, I was just gonna order my
Well,
new
you
one
have one.
again, so.
I don't have a
No.
Chromebook, but I.
A computer, you have a computer.
I was gonna say I've got a tablet.
And if anyone needs, we'll
Okay.
jump that bridge when we get there. If we need devices,
Very good.
Okay.
we'll look under Jimmy desk.
Anything else? All right, roll call.
Katie Gurich?
Yes.
Bonnie Holstein?
Yes.
Gary Yards?
Yes.
Leah Rulo?
Yes.
Chris Radish?
Yeah.
Paul Gurich is yes. Brad Duke?
Yes. And then the amended change to the 26-27 calendar.
Move to accept the proposed changes to the 2026-2027 school calendar.
Motion support, any discussion? I know we might need to do a roll call. Yes.
All those in favor, aye?
Aye.
And any opposed? Oh, you want a roll call? Sorry.
Either way. I see the way it works, I guess I can go that way as well.
There wasn't money involved, so I thought.
But yeah, it's just sometimes I do it that way, so. you can see, but, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
Thank you.
Public comments, anybody? Seeing none? Do we have any discussion items, anybody? Not? Need a motion?
Do we have it?
Oh, we don't.
We're good?
Okay.
I'll make the motion to adjourn.
Motion and support, any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
I got texted from my phone, so I wanted to make sure.